My name is Jay Scourin, founder and principal of Hospitality Defender. I created the company based on the idea that restaurants and hotels and other businesses in the hospitality industry needed help with their Yelp reviews. Recently, I learned about Botto Bistro in Richmond, California, who seemed to be completely bucking that trend and asking their customers for bad Yelp reviews. I was very interested in this situation and wondered why the owner would do such a thing. I had read about Botto Bistro on numerous online sites and seen how the owner was actually asking for negative Yelp reviews from his customers. Naturally, I found this fascinating as it completely went against the idea of my company. So one day I took a drive out to Richmond and visited Botto Bistro and spoke with chef and owner Davide Cerretini and asked him about his background and why he was choosing to go against Yelp in this way.
I'm in this business for about over 20 years in San Francisco, but I come from Italy, from a family that is in the wine business, a restaurant business for generations. We opened 6 years ago. 6 years ago, we are from Tuscany. We don't cook generalized Italian. We cook really the authentic food that it comes from our area. We have been known from there for previous restaurant. Mine was in Sausalito. My business partner is in San Francisco, and we are, we call our customer friends. We know them for a long time. So we have I would call it for a small place like this and people that they are in this business, we call it like a huge network. So there are people that come here once a week, once a month, and people come every 6 months. But this is going on for 20 years, and the same people that are following us for 20 years. So we are in a pretty good place, yeah. Basically, we wanted to be Italians and do business like Italians, like my grandfather did, his grandfather, my family did. So the first thing that you do when you want to be Italians in a restaurant, you cut the crap and you cut off the customer service, which we did. Our place, we are not ashamed to say it, there is no customer service. We don't have tablecloth, we don't have servers, it's a counter place. We left the highest standard of the food, homemade pasta, we make everything from scratch. It's really high-end restaurant food in a Tuscan way, very rural, very rustic, the way we do it. We don't use machine, we do ravioli by hands and everything. But paper cup for water, you pick up your food, and we keep lower prices, obviously, because the same dish that you would find in another restaurant for over $20, $25 here, $17, $18, but you pay for everything, you pay for bread and everything. So it's kind of like a compromise, but it was like a big gamble from the beginning to decide to do something like that. Nobody ever did that. And since the beginning, we were impressed how the good response of the good customer was. There was a huge positive response because people, they like to spend less, and also they like a place that is genuinely, confidently nice, that they don't have anything fake like the smile of the waitress or you had to please everybody. People that come here, they feel like they genuinely are liked by us, and I can tell you this, they are. There are people that go to work and hate their customer and hate what they do. They can't wait to get out of here. I personally, and I'm speaking for everybody here, we love to come here and enjoy the people that enjoy our place. And when you have that combination, it reflects in your food, in your attitude, in everything. But in order to do that, you need to put in that place yourself. And it's hard here. So we understand that as much as there are out there people that love us, in order to have that many people that love you so much, you need to have something that hate you.
In speaking with Davide, I saw his frustration and listened intently to his explanation of his feud with Yelp. Now, I don't know if this is actually happening, but it's certainly the perception.
First of all, I want to make sure that you know that I don't have personally anything against Yelp and the idea, which I found absolutely amazing. Okay, I'm Italian, and I'm 50% Italian now, 50% American. Okay, the way I like to do business is the Italian way. All right, the Italian way is very different. You go in a place, you don't like it, you don't go again. It finished that way. Yelp, as a great idea, is unfortunately misused by the people that they mostly use Yelp, but most important from the people that run Yelp. Look, there are many stories told about Yelp. Bottom line, I don't want to be there. And the reason is because after I tried to do advertising with them, to work with them, to try to use the service, it's not convenient for me. So for whatever reason it is, I don't want to be there. They forced me to be there, I can be there on my terms. The reason that we did that is after an harassment, and I call it harassment, a phone call, so strong, so, pushing, to the point where we were actually answering the phone and tell the salesperson to go fuck himself with Yelp. Obviously, there was a retaliation from them because we noticed that, our review, they were going, the good one, they were disappearing, other they were coming out like mushrooms, popping up like that. So it was the perfect timing for us to do something different. And we did it, not changing the way that we do business. The reason it was successful, in my opinion, is because we always did that. We always had snarky sign trying to cut off people that they ask for special things, otherwise they're going to write a review on Yelp. Now they can knock themselves out. And we are in the place that we want to be. We want to destroy our profile. Now it's a joke. There are wrong information, there is a wrong phone number. We deliver, we have patio outside, we accept bitcoins, we don't even know what it is. It's a joke. The point was to put our name right there, practically unreliable to any user. And we won. We won by far. The media discovered this, and it became viral. But we were doing that before in a small scale without the help of the media. The positiveness was already right there. People, they were looking at our sign and say, you don't do that, give me a star and everything. They were not coming here anymore. They were exactly the people that we didn't want. We much rather to have few tables empty, but the one that they are full of people, they are the right customer for us. We're hardworking people. We work over 40 hours, each one of us, from the morning to the evening, and we love what we do. And we don't allow anybody to come here and tell us, you should do this and that. There is no rule. There is no a book that is being written with the rules that you had to follow in the restaurant business. We are following our rules. And we accept the fact that a lot of people, they don't like it. It's not that we live in a mountain with one restaurant only. There are like thousands of restaurants and good restaurants up there. If you decide that our place is not suit for you, all you have to do is just turn around and go wherever you like to go. We stick with our customers. And we have lots high loyalty customers that I repeat to you, they're friends. We love them. When they come here, we sit down with them, we talk to them, Being Italian, I learned something, that sometimes you find yourself to work in a place or have a job that you hate, but it's not necessarily like that. For us, it's not like that. We are also capable to work in a way where we enjoy it. And I'm talking for everybody here. That's the way it is.
So Davide is actually offering half off pizzas to his customers if they'll leave him a 1-star Yelp review. He's been doing this for quite some time, and from the looks of it, it certainly isn't impacting his business. If anything, it's increased his business. This certainly isn't a good decision for a lot of businesses out there, and if you decide to try this, I definitely recommend you exercise some caution. But for Davide and Botto Bistro, it seems to be working out just fine. While a bad Yelp review might make some restaurant owners cry, at Botto Bistro, it makes them laugh, all the way to the bank.